From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of two division leaders between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things we'll look for early, Matty, Zach Wheeler, at times control can be an issue. So one of the keys for Zach Wheeler, getting ahead early in counts.
Standing in, Ender Inciarte. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. One down. And now here's the starting nine for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
Standing in, Nick Markakis. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. I think one of the toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound, but the thing is, you need to keep going and not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you need to be rewarded for the marathon. That's exactly what this team has done. They've already clinched a playoff berth, and now they get ready for the sprint. Try and find a way to get healthy, but not lose focus.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
This one's flared toward left center. In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Striding into the box, Freddie Freeman. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
From the stretch, runner goes. He swings and misses. Throw down. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Here's Wheeler on 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Hit hard to the right side.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
The 2-2. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's another 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Another full count offering on its way. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Braves go down quietly. Braves nothing, Mets coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Max Fried is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty V. I think one of the toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound, but the thing is, you need to keep going and not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you need to be rewarded for the marathon. And that's exactly what this team has done. They've already clinched a playoff berth, and now they get ready for the sprint. Try and find a way to get healthy, but not lose focus.
With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. D-Row, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. 1 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Two out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out hit means that Yoenis Cespedes will bat this inning.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
That's the ball.
Ball 1 comes in here right at 260. 33 home runs and 94 runs batted in. Ready with the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. His career line against Wheeler. He's a .375 hitter.
Donaldson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Donaldson, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Ready now, Ronald Acuna. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set, and the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2. The 1-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Braves go down without a whimper here. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Michael Conforto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Acuna, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Batting 6, the third baseman,
Here's Jed Lowry now, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Lowry gets his lead at first, nobody out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off speed pitch next. Into the box, Dominic Smith. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 14 homers and 54 runs batted in. The 0-1 pitch. And he takes strike 2. None out, runners at first and second. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
2 on here with 1 man out. And the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, number 6.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. From the belt, the pitch, and this is low, ball 1. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. The set and the 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
The set and the 1-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The set and the 2-2. Hit in the air out to left field. Acuna's there for it, and that retires the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. His career line against Wheeler, just a 1 for 12 career line. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Stepping into the box, Tyler Flowers. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1.
1-0.
Albies aboard here at first with nobody out. The first with it is Wheeler, and he just manages to get his hand in. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-0 home. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Here it is, the 3-0. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So striding in, Max Fried, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. One there, on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's Ender Inciarte as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He flied out leading off the ball game. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Count remains 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Still even at 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, all tied at 1-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Nimmo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Brandon Nimmo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
In now, Wilson Ramos, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
2-0 count. The pitch, a swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Nimmo leads off second with nobody out. Two and two to the Mets catcher. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
A bouncer to the left side. Donaldson charging this one, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The left fielder, number 52. Go ahead. Cespedes.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. Here's the first pitch to him. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
The 2-0 on the way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
2-1 now to Cespedes. 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
One out and a runner on second base. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff
right
working
fielder,
for him these
30.
days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Man at second here with 2 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Men on third with 2 down.
Oh.
3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Here's the payoff pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Camargo picks it up cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
1-0.
That's wide. 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So stepping in, Josh Donaldson. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2 ball.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Fair to say? Oh, my goodness. These folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jed Lowry. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Lowry.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Freeman in foul ground. 1 out.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 home. Taken strike 1 on the inside corner. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
The first baseman, number 22, Dominic.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in. He's set. Here it comes. In there. Now the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Rosario, the runner at second with 1 away. Two and 1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4.
Up next for the Mets, the pitcher.
Next up for New York, Zach Wheeler. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Fried is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. 2 out, bases loaded. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Donaldson is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Mets leave them loaded. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Johan Camargo. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Johan Camargo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. But someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Smith will put this one away, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Luis Gohara, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Luis Gohara.
Settling in now, Wilson Ramos. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
Wilson Ramos.
First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Markakis, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Ready for another shot now, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Takes this the other way to right. Markakis is there. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And he misses. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Inciarte's there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Murray Baladares will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 18, Amari Baladares.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time. One down. Coming to the plate now, Ender Inciarte. He hit a sac fly earlier. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty. One man out. Splitter taken here. 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Digging in, Nick Markakis. Here comes the first pitch. This is pulled into right. And Markakis has got himself a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Right there for strike one.
0-1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first two guys out of the inning, then you give up that two-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Markakis, the runner at first with two gone. And he lays off for ball one.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2 high in the air down the right field line and foul. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Braves strand one. Still tied 1 apiece. Mike Soroka enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 40, Mike Soroka.
Now at the plate, Jed Lowry. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
For the Mets, the third baseman, Jed Lowry.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Into right field. That's a base hit. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. And they get 2 hits for him
Now
here this
batting,
evening. And as we check out the rankings on this Mets ball club, you can see there he's currently leading the team in that department. Into the box, Ahmed Rosario. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. The 2-0. Heading out toward shallow right. Markakis has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Dominic.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. From the stretch, and it's fouled away. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker, and they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Stepping in now, Zach Wheeler, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the belt, the pitch off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Second and third here, 1 man out. Outside, 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Down the third baseline. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jeff McNeil. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Lowry on third, Smith at second with 2 gone. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Ready once again, Josh Donaldson. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And now a pitch on the way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. The 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. Smith is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll get it into second, and he is in there. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Swing, and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Standing in now, Ozzie Albies, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit.
And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Here now it's the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Braves 2 and the Mets 1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Colby Allard
comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
In now, Brandon Nimmo. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. One ball, one strike to count. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
1 and 2 is the count.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And he got him.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Arodys Vizcaino
Takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. Previously against Vizcaíno, he's just 2 for 9. And it's 1-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Acuna is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 52. Johannes Cespedes.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
He's set and the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
That's the ball.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 1 now to Cespedes, and he fouls this one off. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 3, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Our score remains 2-1. Justin Wilson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Pitch on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Popped up. Smith in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And it misses. 3-1 now. On deck is Nick Markakis. The 3-1. There's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take your bait.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So a runner at first now with one away, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. First offering on its way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1 now to Markakis. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Inciarte, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Nimmo, but he won't get there. It falls in. Throw into third. Throw won't get him.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
And there's ball 1. Runners are at first and third, one away. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The 1-2. A bullet to first base. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Mets 1. Jesse Biddle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Atlanta, number 63, Jesse Biddle.
So coming to the plate, Michael Conforto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Michael Conforto.
Here comes the first pitch. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1. Biddle is a guy known for his lights out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
One and one, here it comes. Line toward right center. Inciarte is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck.
Yeah.
That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
In now, Jed Lowry standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. It's a fastball that misses. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Edwin Diaz comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
He's set. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Here's the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Ronald Acuna. He swings and grounds it to short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Johan Camargo.
Stepping up to the plate, Johan Camargo. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Fouled off. slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Braves held off the scoreboard here in the ninth. Last chance coming up for the Mets. They trail here 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. A.J. Minter comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Now pitching and batting in the fifth spot, number 33, A.J. Minter. Now playing lefty.
Robinson Cano will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Cano.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. 258 the average to begin play, and even 20 home runs and 59 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Minter has tossed more than 60 innings on the year with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pitch is popped up, and the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the stretch, heading out towards shallow right. Swanson onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Number 6.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jeff McNeil. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And the Braves are back in a familiar position, champions of the National League East.
Well, you always want to be playing good baseball when you head into the postseason, and they get a win here on the final day of the season. They have to be feeling good about their team and their chances moving forward.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Braves jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Mike Soroka gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Zach Wheeler pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. A.J. Minter hammers down the save, his 37th of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.